Hello, beautiful souls. Welcome to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Infinity, and this is Magnetize Yourself, where we talk about life, love, spirituality, and of course, the law of attraction. In today's video, I am doing a reading, so I'm going to go ahead and start shuffling the cards and see what messages come up for you today. If you would like me to channel a message specifically for you and your situation, I recommend liking the video and subscribing to the channel because these are forms of energy transfer that allow me to pick up more easily on your energy and channel more specifically for you. Okay, so what does the collective need to know at this time? I heard hold your grounds. With door to value in the reverse position, someone may be struggling around feelings of worth or value. Particularly, there may have been someone in your life, this could have been in a romantic sense, who did not see your worth and value. I'm seeing 3 people, so there could have been a few people in your life, 2 others, who made you feel as though you didn't have worth or value. And this may have wounded you at a really deep energetic level and may have created this kind of glass ceiling in your life when it came to your own abundance, your own joy, your own success. This may be something that you're actively working on breaking through. And that word breakthrough is coming out really strongly because I feel a breakthrough happening for you in this right now. But also with that 3 people coming up here, this could have been a romantic situation where the other in the romantic relationship put you in a situation where there was a third party or caused you to feel not worth, not enough for them because of attention that they were giving this third person. I'm hearing emotional affairs. So for some of you, this could have been a case where the person you were connected with romantically was giving a lot of their energy, time, and attention to someone else that you may have had suspicions may have been a romantic interest as well. There's just this feeling of being kind of put in this third party feeling scenario, regardless of whether or not there was physical cheating involved. It just felt like somehow you emotionally were not being given what you needed from this person. And at the same time, they were giving a lot of that emotional energy to someone else. And this caused you to question your worth and value. Now, this actually could be a romantic partner giving a lot of emotional energy to someone else in their life, such as a friend, a family member. It doesn't necessarily have to be romantic in nature or an emotional affair. It's just that this person gave a lot of the energy that they should have been giving to you and that you deserved and that you were asking for. They were giving that energy to someone or something else. And I feel like this caused you a lot of pain. I see someone cleaning, so you may have lived together and cleaned a lot for this person or tried to kind of do things. Even if you weren't living together, you may have found yourself stepping into this push energy. I'm getting a lot of divine feminine essence energy from you, so you might identify as a divine feminine, and this person you were connected with may have been a masculine. I see you over giving of yourself to this person, almost trying to make up for or compensate for what this person wasn't giving you. It's as though I feel such a pain and heaviness in my heart chakra as I'm saying this, because it feels like you were trying to prove your worth and your value to this person who couldn't see it or recognize it. But your spirit guides want you to know that just because this person was too blind to see your worth does not mean you had anything to prove. You had nothing to prove. Your worth, your value was and is innate. It is something within you. It is something that you incarnated with on this planet because you have this spiritual rarity about you, this spiritual value and worth that transcends appearances, that transcends what you have to literally, quote unquote, offer to someone in a relationship in the 3D. I'm getting that you carry such a powerful energy that when someone is connected with you, it's like being anchored to you energetically protects others, protects those who are connected with your energy. I'm getting an H name like Heather or Helen here for someone. By the way, do keep in mind, of course, when I channel specific names, numbers, details, these are typically meant for specific individuals, so don't worry if those particular details don't resonate with you. There is still some kind of message from this reading for you, most likely, because I don't believe in coincidences or accidents. I do believe you've connected with this reading and found this video for a reason. So we have the thinking man upright, so a masculine very much in his ego here. And I feel that is what has been making this masculine blind to your worth. It's been him living in his ego. And he may have constantly been, I'm hearing hot and cold or back and forth. There may have been this energy, I'm getting a TH in someone's name, but there may have been this energy of back and forth where at times, this masculine may have seemed more open, and then suddenly he would close off. Sometimes he would seem really available, and other times he would seem unavailable. And I'm hearing someone showed up with flowers, so I don't know who that's for, but sometimes he may have showed up with gifts or flowers or these shows of affection, but then suddenly pulled away again and left you in this cycle of anxiety. And the thing is, you, Divine Feminine, have grown profoundly through this connection, but also individually as a person in this life. And as you've grown, you've realized that you must let go of these cycles of anxiety with this person. And for some of you listening, this may have required letting go of the relationship or the person altogether, stepping back. But it's not really that you were letting go of him. Although I feel this triggered a lot of pain, this feeling of abandonment as though you were leaving him or abandoning him. But in truth, you were only abandoning, leaving behind your own internal cycles of anxiety that this relationship as it was pushing you into. I'm getting a G in someone's name here. Yeah, you had to choose with door to personal healing and happiness in the upright position. I'm hearing you had to choose between your happiness and his, and this is because he was living very much in his ego, so his heart was closed. He wasn't open consistently enough to give you what you really needed or to fully express himself, especially emotionally. And because of this, I feel that, I heard the name Clarissa for someone. Because of that lack of consistent emotional expression, again, this left you doubting yourself, feeling anxious. And although this masculine was very, very happy in a relationship with you, I feel this wasn't something he would express to you consistently. It's like he would leave you wondering how he felt about you because he wouldn't openly express his feelings. Even when he was very happy, he was just still living very much in his ego. So ultimately, you, Divine Feminine, had to make a choice between this masculine's happiness in a relationship with you and your true happiness, which at this point in time could only come through your own individual personal healing and growth that I feel had to happen through separating yourself from the person that was triggering these cycles of anxiety. And yet at the same time, the complexity of this situation is I'm still feeling so much love between you and this person. I feel this has caused a lot of pain in both of your heart chakras. This separation has put you both in a lot of pain. But for you, Divine Feminine, in many ways, this has been the pain of like my guides are showing me like a surgery. Something had to be extracted from this connection to allow it to heal. And this may have been you needing to physically extract yourself, separate yourself from this person. So just like in a surgery, when you extract something from the body, like a tumor that's causing some negative consequence in the body, temporarily that extraction process, that surgery is going to be painful, but it's the pain of healing happening in the body. And in the same way, I feel that the pain each of you are feeling in this separation is actually the pain of a deep individual healing taking place within both of you. And potentially, if you're still holding space in your heart for the future of this connection, I see that this temporary pain, this temporary separation is actually creating space for the healing of your connection to one another as well. And from the Starseed Oracle, we have star bathing, light body, crystal grid, transmission, activation, and I'm getting a lot of masculine energy from this card. So I'm picking up that the masculine here is going through a spiritual activation that is really deep and really intense at this time. So what is this spiritual activation? I have to tell you, one message coming through is everything looks like it's going wrong from a 3D physical perspective. I just saw the number 1122. It feels like it's going wrong to your physical 3D cells, but in actuality, everything is going perfectly on track. Everything is happening in perfect divine unfoldment. There is divinity in this chaos, is what I'm getting from someone's guides here. Everything is going according to plan, even if you're looking at this with regret for what may have been done or said in the past. I'm hearing there was no other way. Everything had to happen the way that it happened. So release any regrets you might have, particularly if you're a masculine listening in this situation. I feel releasing regret on both sides is really a necessary part of this individual healing process. We have the sacral chakra reversed. So this tells me that at the time of this masculine spiritual activation, he's being divinely cut off from any other intimate connections with other potential feminines. So he's not able to date, he's not able to successfully connect emotionally or even in a romantic sense physically with other feminines in his life at this time, even if you are separated from one another in the physical world. And this is a divine blockage, a kind of closing off of his sacral chakra to allow this personal reset of his energy, his true unique core soul frequency to be clarified within him. Now, some of you divine feminines listening, this won't be for everyone, but for some of you, you might actually be feeling this closing off in your sacral happening as well. So you might be finding that you don't desire to connect romantically or intimately with anyone right now, even if you feel like you can't fully physically connect with this masculine. You might just be feeling like, I would rather just be on my own than try to force a connection with someone. And know that this could be divine guidance for you at this time, because you may also be going through this personal resetting, clearing, purifying of your sacral chakra as well, that is increasing your creative power, your magnetism, especially when it comes to attracting and manifesting around your personal dreams and goals. But this is absolutely happening for the masculine you're connected to. And I feel that with the anxiety card upright, there's like a restless energy, a kind of anxious energy at the subconscious level for the masculine, because there's this feeling of, I feel like I should be doing something or saying something or taking an action, but I feel blocked anytime I actually go to take some kind of action. And this, again, is a divine blockage that's closing the masculine off a bit from doing so much or being so active in 3D, so that his personal energy can be fully reset, so that he can heal at those deeper levels of his being. With deceit in the reverse position, I'm getting that this is really sitting on the throat chakra. So this masculine may be wanting to communicate some kind of truth to you, divine feminine. What is this truth that the masculine wants to communicate? Okay, we have happy family reversed and angel of balance reversed. So I hear a masculine wanting to communicate, I'm sorry that I delayed a movement forward in this connection. I'm sorry that I was so blind to your worth and value. I feel this coming from his soul essence, his higher 5D self. There is this recognition with angel of balance reversed that there has been an imbalance in his energy field that's been created by, I feel, something that's happened through this incarnation, through some kind of energetic wounding. This could be a childhood wound. And this has needed to be cleared out, needed to come into balance before he's able to offer you, divine feminine, what you truly deserve. But I see with blossoming abundance upright, this masculine's desire to create a vision together. In fact, if you are in communication, you might find yourselves talking about some vision, a passion, a purpose, your dreams in this kind of abstract way. You might be even subconsciously communicating this to one another if you aren't in conscious communication. And this is because I feel there's a lot of really profound potential between the two of you. But at this time, there is this closed offness in the physical world, particularly as the masculine is going through a clearing and a reset of his sacral chakra. I'm getting that either of you or both of you may also have blocked creativity because of this closing off in the sacral. And know that again, anytime you feel creatively blocked, it's because you're being pushed to simply nourish your physical body, take time and space for yourself, and allow that personal energetic reset to automatically take place within you. So I'm going to be reshuffling the cards and pulling a few final messages for you and this person. But first, I do want to share with you that if you're connecting with this reading, I channel collective readings every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. These are really powerful portals of energy where we gather together in the live chat during the premiere of these readings. The energy there is so powerful and transformative. So I do invite you to join in on one of those if you feel guided to do so. Also, in our beautiful soul tribe on Patreon, I do have an entire library of reading videos exclusively for patrons that I've channeled over the last year. So when you sign up for our Patreon community, not only are you supporting this work here, but you're also gaining access to those hundreds of videos in Patreon, on the Patreon community as well. And I've also made available my Love Magnetism Subliminal Meditation to patrons on Patreon. So the link to that will be in the pinned comment and description box under the video as well. If you feel guided to any of those further tools, resources, or spaces. So I'm going to close out this reading with a Rumi Oracle card. What is one final message? Merciful Mother Jamal, the number 44 card. And I'm going to go ahead and share a guidebook message here. You blazing angel, capable of so much, you evoke the testing hand of life. Why not when you cannot fail? Yet in your sweet surrender, how can the great beloved not respond in kind and offer you solace, comfort, and mercy? For not all success must be hard won. Can you imagine this? The sweet face of the all-powerful. It shines upon you as the love emanating from the Holy Mother's eyes, the golden radiance of her body, and the gentleness of her touch. This is your birthright now, your divine inheritance, the mercy of the All-Merciful. Let it soften the hard edges of your life and your being and bring you the grace that is deserved. So that feels like a beautiful place to close this reading. I really hope you received a message from the reading today, and if so, I would love to hear from you in the comments under the video. The link to our Soul Tribe community on Patreon with all the extended readings is in the pinned comment and description box. Also, you can follow me on Instagram at Magnetize Yourself. I am sending you so much love, light, and positive energy today. Have a magical rest of your day, and I will talk to you again in the next video.